welcome back to another flight attendant vlog. If you are new, my name is Brianna. I'm a flight attendant, content creator. I'm also a fitness trainer, an online coach, and all of that jazz. Today is another trip, quote unquote, because we will see if we will get one or not. I am on a 4-day reserve block, so we're going to see how this goes. I'm on short call, so that means it's home reserve, but my shift starts at 2 a.m. tomorrow, so we'll see if we get used. And I'm going to take you all along with me. Right now, I'm just commuting into Boston and just making sure that I have a seat so that way I can go ahead and get to where I have to go. So I'll be flying from CVG to JFK and then JFK to Boston. So we're going to be there late this evening, but it's all right. As long as I get to base, I am good. And to everybody who has been subscribed, welcome back. So I'm going to catch you all later on throughout this evening. Hey you guys, we have made it to JFK. The flight coming out of CBG to get to JFK was delayed, so we landed here at 9 p.m. and the flight to Boston was supposed to leave at 9:29, but it's been delayed until 10:34. So it's almost 10 o'clock, which means we'll be boarding soon. It's raining outside, so that has put a majority of flights at a delay right now. So just waiting to go ahead and board so that way I can make it to Boston. So I will catch you all in the next clip. Guys, I'm finally here. It's 12:40 in the morning and my short call reserve time starts at 2 in the morning. So we'll see if we go to sleep or not, I don't know, but I'm just about to splurge on some junk food and then we'll see what happens after that. But I will catch y'all in the next video. Well, actually, no. Vlog. You know what I mean. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Guys, guess who got called for a trip? So, they called me at 2:33 a.m. and my shift started at 2 a.m. So, who got sleep? Not this girl. But it is okay because we are about to have a great day. Thankfully, it's only 2 legs. We're going from Boston to Fort Lauderdale and Fort Lauderdale to LaGuardia, where we'll be ending our day, I believe, at 2:16. So we'll be finished at 2:16 p.m. And that's it so far. We're about to board in 5 minutes, and I have this with me, so this is gonna help me stay awake. But I just came to check in and say good morning. It's a new day. Let's go ahead and get this day finished and completed. I'll catch y'all in the next clip. Guys, welcome back. We have safely made it to Fort Lauderdale. It's raining outside and there have been a couple delays. This last leg we're going to be heading to LaGuardia, but that flight was delayed. So we were originally supposed to leave at 11:20 and then it turned to 12 o'clock departure. But now it is now a 1:30 departure. So we're going to be sitting here for a little bit longer, but it's okay because this is the last leg for today's trip and then we'll be done. Went to the crew room, got something to eat, relaxed for a little bit, and now we're here. Just did my pre-flight checks. Now I'm going to be relaxing and hopefully to catch a 30-minute nap before it is time to get ready and greet the customers. So I will catch you all in the next clip. Hey guys, we have made it to LaGuardia. Today it was a very long day. It was 2 legs today. We went from Boston to Fort Lauderdale and Fort Lauderdale to LaGuardia. While in Fort Lauderdale, we had a delay. It was rain, and so that put delays on a couple of flights. And when we initially had our first delay, it rolled into a longer delay. So that was that. It was weather in New York as well, so just had to roll with the punches, but we got here safely. It was full on both flights and we were busy both legs, so it was a very busy day. Yesterday, originally I was on reserve and they gave me this trip at 2:33 in the morning. My shift started at 2 a.m. 33 minutes later, they give me a ring saying, "We've got a trip for you." I like that because they filled up my reserve block. So I'm on reserve for 4 days and this trip fills up my reserve block. So it's all good. My crew, they're great. We are vibing together. We are getting to know each other a lot better. So that is always a good thing. We're actually deciding on where we're gonna go out to eat just to get to know each other better and just hang out and just decompress before we have to get ready for work tomorrow. This, we're not with our captains this time. So we've been switching captains this entire time. So that's just what's been happening now, but we have been sticking together. So my crew is great. The ladies, they're awesome. So very good teamwork. What else happened today? Yeah, I haven't slept since yesterday. As I was commuting in, I was trying to get a good sleep, but I really don't sleep well on planes. But I was trying to see if I can get a good nap in just because I knew that I was going to be landing late, because I believe that one had a delay too. There was a delay getting to Boston. So seeing how I can do that. There was a couple that was behind me on the flight in to Boston and they just kept flashing pictures. I mean, literally the flash was on and I just kept looking at them. I just want to know if they would stop because it was completely dark and everybody else around in the surrounding area was just looking at them, wondering the same thing. All we were doing was sitting on the tarmac and just waiting to take off, just waiting for our turn to take off. We were sitting there for quite some time, but you had to take the same 5 pictures and you probably didn't get that good of a picture because it was so dark and the glare from the window and the flash, you probably didn't get a good photo. So it just kept waking me up, waking everybody else up and just flashing, thinking that it's coming from the wings. No, it's coming from their camera. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. It was just the little things that was just making me mad because I was already tired. And now it's just trying to see if I can get some type of rest so that way I can get ready for work tomorrow. But once I got there, I'm just like, you know what? You all, I couldn't go to sleep because if I fell asleep, I knew that I was going to sleep through my phone call if they did call me. And they did call me, so we're here now. But it's all good. I get to relax. Hopefully this bed is comfortable. It's cute. I like this little room setup. Hopefully it's cute. I mean, no. Hopefully it is comfortable. It's cute, but hopefully it's comfortable. And right now, that's it. About to go ahead and just get the rest of my stuff together. Oh, and I wanted to show you all what I packed in my lunchbox because my lunchbox is packed to the max. So let me go ahead and show y'all what I packed for this trip. All right, you guys, so I have this. It's called Snack Nuts Salted Cashews. This along with, oh, I forgot to put that in my purse. Okay, so this along with the salad. Today in the crew room, they had a promotion going on and it's something that they do every month for us. So they always feed us. So I was like, hey, free food, can't pass that up. So I put that in my lunchbox. And an empty bag of munchies. I also got 1 sugar cookie left, which I was munching on last night. And I have my oatmeal, pack of hot chocolate. I have my spices, pepper, red chili flakes, all of that. Popcorners, white cheddar flavor. And I have 2 bags of popcorn. And so that is what is in the first part of the bag. Now, let's go ahead and go to the main portion. Now, I usually carry one ice pack just because of what I have, but this time I have both of my ice packs. So I have my 3 water bottles, my 1 double shot, I drank my first one this morning, my meal replacement shake, 2 ice packs, and 3 of my dinners. And all of my dinners is just chicken and rice. That's all it is, chicken and rice. And I brought my spices along just to add a lot more flavor to it. So that is all of my dinner for this week. Well, for this trip, I should say. And for me, I usually try to pack as much as I can for my trips, just because I may have delays, I may have longer sits than usual, a flight may get canceled, and I just want to be as prepared as I can. Also, when there is free food, best believe I am going to take that food, because why would I be rude and not accept your offer? More food means a happier Brianna. Okay guys, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next clip. Good morning guys, it is day 2 of 4. So, get ready to head downstairs in a few minutes. We have a 7:48 a.m. van. It is almost 7:30 now. Just finished up my room routine, making sure that I did a good sweep, making sure that I have everything that I came here with. And let's go ahead and get the day started. We have 2 legs today, going from LaGuardia to Fort Lauderdale, and Fort Lauderdale to Providence, and that's where we will be staying tonight. So I will see you all in the next clip. Safely made it to Providence, and the 2 legs, it was enough for all of us today. My crew is awesome, and let me tell you, when you have a great crew, it makes the days go by a lot smoother. Today it was, where did we end up today? We ended our day in Providence, but we only had 2 flights today, and that is from LaGuardia to Fort Lauderdale, and Fort Lauderdale to here. And so it's 5:17 now. We just ended our day. We landed at 4:23. So that is what it's looking like right now. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more challenging of a day, just because it's 3 legs. We have a very early report tomorrow, and it's just going to be moving back to back as far as the flights go. A pro of that is that the days just go by faster. A con of that, we just want a moment to ourselves just to breathe. But we'll be fine. We know how to power through it. A 5:10 a.m. report tomorrow with a 4:35 a.m. van. Yeah. And ooh, y'all, I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I'm ready for that flight, but we're gonna be fine. I know I can do it, but my goodness. And you all, they put us next to dogs, barking dogs, loud barking dogs, high-pitched barking dogs. let me tell you all, when I was walking down that hallway, I thought I heard a dog. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's just my mind playing tricks on me because I had an off day today. I was all over the place today. As I get closer to my room, I'm like, there's dogs down here. If it's a pet-friendly hotel, that's fine. I did not know that. But right at that elevator, there is a quiet hour sign that is posted from 11 p.m. until 8 a.m. Let those dogs keep barking once it hits 11 p.m. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Yes. Because we have an early day tomorrow. But overall, it was a great day. We powered through it. All of us were just exhausted. And it's only day 2 of 4. We're just exhausted. So that lets you know we were putting in work from day 1. But other than that, I'm just about to work out. I'm about to eat dinner, finish out the rest of my room routine. And that's just gonna be my evening this evening. Oh, and that door, how do I do my finger, you all? There we go. That door right here. I don't really care for double doors. That's just me as far as like the conjoining rooms type deal. I don't really care for those, but we're gonna secure that thing as well. So I will talk to you all in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. Day 3 or 4. 3 legs today. Barely any sits in between. It is almost 4:35 a.m. Let's go ahead and get this day started. Hey you guys, we have made it back to Orlando. So today it was an early day. Now, I'm gonna try and talk through this as fast as I can because I am exhausted. I am done with today. Today was very, very challenging. It was just a lot of stuff that was happening, you all, a lot of stuff. And the third leg, wait till I tell you about the third leg. Look here. But starting off today, I had a 4:35 a.m. van. We had a 5:10 a.m. show. 3 legs today. Providence to Orlando, Orlando to JFK, and JFK back to Orlando. The first leg, from what I can remember, it was okay. It was decent. All the flights were full. They were packed. Each seat was full. And if we're being technical, if all the seats weren't filled, it was maybe 1 or 5 customers that didn't show up, but each body filled a seat. That's what it was. Okay, and let's see. The next leg, the second leg, from where were we at? Orlando to JFK. So we had, I believe yes, that was the second leg. We had a high school that I was maybe was on a music convention or some type of music event, because I want to assume it was the band because it was the music department that was there. So we're just gonna say, safe to say, it was probably the band of that particular high school. They came in, it was a lot of them, you all. It was just a lot of instruments. It was lots of everything. And I'm like, oh man, because when I was thinking that, I'm like, man, what are we gonna do? They're just, what are we gonna do? They're just gonna just start throwing them up in the overhead bins, and we're just gonna have to start rearranging everything just to accommodate them and other passengers. And it was, it was a lot of them. It was about maybe 70 to 100 of them. It was a lot of those high schoolers. And on top of that, FIFA is going on now. I'm not really familiar with it. I'm not familiar with it at all, but everybody was tuning into it. They were very into it because all you heard was screaming and everything. I turned around and looked. I'm like, what is going on? It was them screaming because I guess something good happened. I don't watch FIFA. I'm not familiar with it, so I don't know. When I tell you that their supervisors got up and looked at them like the side eye, like if you don't sit down, if you don't sit down and act like you have home training, sit down. Okay? Mind you, they were good kids, they were well-mannered, they were just very excited. And then their supervisor wanted us to make a special announcement for them right when we were getting ready to deplane to let them know, if you are with our group, do not leave. Once everybody starts deplaning, do not leave. And I was like, okay, land in JFK, make that announcement. Everybody gets up. I'm saying, have a good day, have a nice rest of your evening, this, that, and the third. It was about 4 regular customers, maybe 10 at most, that got off that plane. When I looked up and I just still saw them sitting there, y'all, they took up half the plane. Not even half, majority of the plane. That's how many of those high schoolers there were. It was crazy. And then on top of that, it was just, whew, y'all, it was just lots of instruments, lots of people. And I'm just like, you know what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But it was fine. They were very mannerable. They were respectful. So it was cool. Now this third leg, let me tell y'all something. If you are going to drink, drink responsibly. If you're going to drink responsibly. Getting ready to board the next flight. It's another full flight. I'm like, okay, we can do this. We can do this. We are running on negative E right now. We're running on negative E, but we can do this. I have a good team behind us. We're good. We can do this, y'all. So everybody starts boarding. A couple comes on and I say, hey, good afternoon, how are you? And they were like, we're doing fine. And they come up to me and they say, just to let you know, everybody in the gatehouse, well, there are some people in the gatehouse that are just very rude and nasty. And I was like, thank you for the forewarning. So I like how they let us know of that, so that way we can be prepared for what we might get hit with. Next thing you know, this guy just comes down the aisle, big old black diva sunglasses on, got his nice little fit on. I think he had a nice little gold chain on his neck. I'm like, something about this man is off. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. So I look at him. I'm like, hey, good afternoon, how you doing? Just keep on walking past to his seat. He's moving real slow. He's moving really slow. So I was like, okay. He didn't say anything. He ignored me. No problem. I see him sit in the seat, which was his exit row. This man literally plopped down in his seat, got all nestled up in that corner like this, and was knocked, y'all, was knocked. I said, who mans is this? Who mans is this? And who let him on this plane? Why? So I'm like, okay, let's not jump to conclusions here. I'm like, you know what? He might have medication. He might be drunk. Maybe it's something else. I'm not sure. But I'm going to keep an eye on him. Everybody else was getting ready to board. Everybody's coming in chunks. So just paying attention, making sure I'm helping out customers, making sure everybody is seated correctly, right? So this couple comes on board. They are sitting in the exit row as well. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Hey, how you doing? All this stuff, all of that good stuff. They come up to me. They're like, excuse me. He's sitting in our seat. Our boarding ticket says this seat and this seat. And I was like, okay, can I go ahead and see those again? I go ahead, read it, make sure that we're in the correct place. Okay, this flight to this flight. These are these particular seats. I go to, oh boy, who's sitting over the corner slump. I'm like, excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me, sir. Thank you. Hello. May I see your boarding pass, please? Hands me his phone. Looking at the phone. Okay, the origin is correct. This is the correct destination. Match the seat number on the bin. I'm like, okay. You're in the correct row, but you're in the wrong seat. So, sir, if you wouldn't mind going ahead and moving to your correct seat, please, which is going to be right over here. Sir, are you awake? Excuse me. Hello? Get up, please, and get over there, please. Thank you. Thank you. This man, he literally, I tapped him. He done rolled his ass back and went back to sleep. I'm like, this man is out of it. This man is completely faded. Because when I got closer, I smelled the alcohol on his breath. I'm like, oh, no. You can't fly with us today. You got to get another way home, dog. Just not on this flight. Just not on this flight. And that's what confirmed everything, the couple and his breath. And on top of that, you're in my exit row? Oh, no, baby, what is you doing? You are not going to be doing that, because if we have an emergency and I happen to have to call on you to help me, you ain't going to be helping me, because you're going to be literally just dead weight like this. How can you help me? You can't. And even if he wasn't that, well, actually, no. We weren't even gonna risk anything. He's too drunk. You're not flying with us. You can't fly like this. It's not safe. Not for you or anybody else. Seriously, you cannot fly. And so I had to literally shake him so many times to get him up. I talked to him like a mama, and it was hilarious. I'm like, hey, come on here. Wake up. Come on here. You up? Me grabbing his arm. Like, you need to come on and get up out of here. Sit in this seat for me, please. Thank you. And after that, I just went straight into autopilot mode. I went to the back of the plane, called my flight lead, told her what the situation was. She let Captain know. Our other coworkers came down to help out. They had to literally shake him to get him up, because he was not moving. When they were shaking him to wake him up, they said this man's head was doing this. We were like, oh no. And then we saw the rest of the plane was just like this, looking at him. Then he was able to walk off, and once he was at the door, he realized what he did. So we had to get his bag and get him off that plane. Thankfully, he was not on that flight. And when we were all done as far as landing in Orlando, we heard that he was giving the gate agent problems. He was causing a scene. The couple that came on previously and let me know that the customers weren't being so kind prior to boarding, while they were deplaning, they told me and said, see, I told you there were people up there that were really out of sorts. They were rude. And I was like, who? And they said, the guy that you all kicked off the plane. And I was like, that's crazy. He was up there causing a scene up in the gatehouse. Then he was getting ready to cause a scene. Well, not getting ready to cause a scene. He was causing a scene again after he got off that plane. You all, and they were like, and the couple was like, good judgment call. I was like, well, thank you. Because I don't have time for the stress today. I don't. I just want to get to my layover and go to sleep. It is what? 8:14. I'm about to go ahead and go to bed. But today was a day, you all. And on top of that, we had some sassy customers. My thing, if you gonna be sassy, go be sassy with somebody else. Cause honestly, you ain't gotta fly to get to where you gotta go. There's many modes of transportation. You got a bus, you got your car, you got a train. I'm pretty sure you can figure something out. Or you can just not go at all. Hey y'all, my video cut me off. But the whole thing is, just be kind to the crew. Just be kind to everybody, really. It'll make the day a lot easier on you and a lot easier on us. Because at the end of the day, we all want to get to where we have to go, okay? We all want to get to where we have to go. But, y'all, tomorrow is a one and done type day. One leg tomorrow, and I'm finished. We do have an early show. We have a 4:30 a.m. van. So, it is what? 8:19? Just finished dinner, did my room routine. I didn't do a room tour. I was that exhausted. I was ready to clean up, do what I had to do so I can go to bed. But my day is done and I'm going to bed. So I will catch you all in the morning. Good night. You guys, we are back in Boston. So it was a one and done type of day. and we landed at 8:48 this morning. It's 12 p.m., well, almost 12 p.m. now. About to go ahead and catch this flight home. So if you all did enjoy the vlog, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not subscribed already, and leave a comment in the comment section below. I love chatting it up with you all in the comments. Also, make sure you all follow my Instagram, TikTok. All of that is going to be in the description box below. So go ahead and give me a follow. I'm going to see you all next time. But until that time, peace out.